So Alexander Volkanovski against Movsar Evloev is set for Abu Dhabi this October, and this fight, you guys, is kind of interesting and kind of not because we definitely saw Volkanovski defend the takedowns against top one of the top wrestlers in Islam Makhachev, and I mean he probably can defend him against Movsar Evloev because Movsar Evloev got his takedown stopped against by Brendan Allen. Or Allen, should I say the featherweight because their names are similar, but so it's gonna be an interesting fight. We're gonna see if Volkanovski can defend the takedowns from Movsar, if he got old because he's definitely I think 38, 39, something like that. So this fight is definitely there is quite some time left for this fight to happen. But I just want to to give you my quick thoughts on this, and Volkanovski said that if he lost, he would probably, retire if they had a terrible performance. And Movsar Evloev said, "Me too." So I don't know if Movsar Evloev. I mean, I can understand where Volkanovski is coming from because Volkanovski had an amazing career. He's 38, so his career he's in the last chapter of his career. So it's definitely rational for us to expect him to retire soon, especially after a loss. So he can't just keep chasing the belt because it never ends. But when it comes to Movsar Evloev, I mean, Movsar Evloev had not fought since I don't know when. So it definitely tells me that he's getting bored of the sport. Especially that they delayed him the title shot fight after fight. So I think maybe he's gonna try to give this fight his all, but if he's gonna see that this fight is not going his way, he's definitely gonna retire. But I think it's gonna be too much probably for Volkanovski. Because first of all, Volkanovski's age, as I said before, Volkanovski is really old now. He's 38, 39, and age and biology and all this stuff, shows mercy to no one. So Volkanovski is a human, and his performances are gonna decline. And I think Movsar Evloev is only 32, 33. So in the MMA in sports, I mean he's definitely exiting his prime, but nonetheless he's still in it. He's still younger than the title holder in Volkanovski. But I think it's gonna come down to the overwhelming that I think Movsar Evloev is gonna overwhelm Volkanovski. I think he's gonna his pace is gonna be too much for Volkanovski probably, especially at this age. His explosiveness, he shoots takedown after takedown after takedown. I mean, we saw him against Arnold Allen. Arnold did an amazing job, of defending the takedown, scrambling, getting back up to his feet, and all of that. But Movsar Evloev never stopped, never stopped and trying to change his game plan, and that's good, that's will, that's the power of will and all of that. So I think that's gonna play a factor especially we saw the last decisions go like that, Rainier the Raider against Robert Whittaker. He was able to eke out a decision in that way, especially also the same thing for Islam lately against Ian Gary, just holding him against the fence. I think the second round or the first round he just held him purely against the fence. So the judging criteria is kind of flawed, and it's kind of favoring the wrestlers, especially the boring ones, who just wanna hold on to the cage. But I think that's gonna probably give him an advantage to win this fight, give Movsar Evloev the advantage, and I think that he's striking also because by nature he's very explosive, he's very fast. So I think he's gonna cause problems to Volkanovski, especially also in the striking. Islam Makhachev, beat him because also not he didn't beat him just because of his wrestling. If we count, only the rounds that he won via wrestling are two rounds. As the first round because he took his back, and I think the fourth round when Volkanovski got cocky, started talking to Makhachev's corner, and he got Makhachev put his hooks in, and both hooks in. So Makhachev only won by wrestling the first round and the fourth round, but the second round he won it when he hurt Volkanovski And I think also the third one, okay, he lost it. The fifth round also, I think, uh, or should I say, the first round. The first round also, he won by hurting Volkanovski. So you know what I mean. So he's striking. I mean, he can get caught. He does get hit. Volkanovski does get hit. That's a no-brainer. Everyone knows that. He got knocked out by Iatopuria. He got knocked out by a head kick by Islam Makhachev, and he got hurt by Diego Lopez. So I think even though Movsar Evloev is not a knockout artist, he's not even a submission artist for that matter. But that chick can only take count so much. At some point he's gonna start getting knocked out or hurt badly by non-power punchers. So I think all of these combined, I think are gonna give Movsar Evloev the chance to win. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm going probably with Movsar Evloev, probably by decision. You know what I mean? This is just like an early breakdown, you guys. I'm gonna be doing probably more breakdowns, or at least one just before the fight.